Hello, today I wanted to talk about a book that I read over this last week that was very good. And it's about the oldest book I've ever read. It was written in the year 170, so almost 2,000 years ago. But it's not a religious book. It was the notes of a Roman emperor. So the head of the Roman Empire, and his name was Marcus Aurelius. And people say he's perhaps the most intelligent leader that there has ever been. He's kind of a philosopher and a very smart guy, and the head of the Roman Empire. Anyway, he made a few notes, and he kept some notes for himself. And then after he died, these notes were published. He didn't plan to have them published. I think they were just sort of notes for himself to be a good leader. But they've been sort of so famous ever since. Anyway, I read his comments, of course, translated into English. They were originally written in ancient Greek. Romans, they spoke Latin, but they like to use Greek. Rich people, they all spoke Greek and Latin. Anyway, and he wrote lots and lots of notes to himself. I've chosen the top 10 that may be of interest or use. And by the way, here's the book. I'm just holding it here. Here it is. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, M.A., I guess. Marcus. Anyway, he was the Roman emperor, and he spent, I think he was the Roman emperor for about 30 years. He wrote these notes in the last 10 years of his life. He died when he was, I think, 58 years old, just a bit older than me. And this was the wisdom that he got. So let's have a look, see if it makes sense, if it's useful to us now. Okay, so I've written down here, how to think like the smartest Roman emperor, 10 beliefs that were found in Meditations, that's the name of his book, by Marcus Aurelius. And we think he wrote it about the year 170. Okay, number one, there are no good or bad things, rather just how we react to things. Therefore, if we control ourselves, our internal reaction to the external world, that's all we can ever do. What? I think that means, like, for example, if it's raining is neither good nor bad. You know, it's bad for us if we want to have a picnic. Oh, it's raining. Oh, I'm angry. It's raining. But really, anything that happens outside of ourselves is not good or bad. I mean, if it's raining, well, it's bad for a picnic, but it's good for the flowers. So if you know that, then you can control your reaction to anything. This is Stoic belief. You can control your reaction to anything, therefore nothing is good or bad. It's what you think it is. Wow, philosophical, right? Number two, kind of related. Don't waste your time supporting this side or that in chariot racing or in fighter or this fighter or that fighter. He's talking about Roman sports. Don't waste your time supporting one team against another team. A chariot race, racing with horses against others, it doesn't matter. Not important. He's not a very fun guy, this guy, but anyway. Okay, so sports are not important. Number three, be forgiving of others' faults, but strict on your own. If other people have problems with their life, or they are not good people, well, be forgiving, be understanding, but be very strict with yourself. It's not good enough. I must be a better person. He was the emperor of Rome, so. Okay, number four, concentrate every moment on what is in front of you, as if everything you did was the last thing you would do in your life. So yeah, there's a lot of this thinking about death and thinking, well, tomorrow I could be dead. Therefore, today I must do everything I can with what I have. Don't waste time, I guess. And here's another philosophical one, number five. The longest lived and the shortest lived, the people who live a long time or the people who live a short time, they lose the same thing, the present, since that's all you have. What you do not have, you cannot lose. What? I think it means right now we have the present, what is happening right now. I am speaking on this video right now. Anything that happened in my past before this video no longer exists. It's finished. I don't own that. And anything that will happen in the future hasn't happened yet. I don't own that. So if I lose, if I die tomorrow, well, it's the same as as living a long time, I think. You've still just lost the present. I'm not sure I quite understand that or agree, but anyway, that's what he said. Okay, I like number 6. Don't waste time worrying what others think of you. That will get in the way of focusing on your own mind. I think he would hate Twitter or Facebook with lots of ine. He would hate that. It's not, to him, it's not important to be popular. Wow, easy for him to say. He was the emperor of Rome. And also, number 7 is kind of following from that. Don't care what people will think of you after you are dead. You know, we worry about, sometimes we might worry about what our children think or where our place in history. He says, everyone who knew you will die soon too. And who can even remember the emperors that went before? What good does a reputation do you once you are dead? So in other words, don't worry too much about what people will think of you because everybody dies, so it doesn't matter. Therefore, don't feel too, do your own thing, I guess, because it doesn't matter. If that sounds a bit miserable, how about this one, number 8? Nature is full of change, death, and rebirth. You know, plants die and they go into the soil, and then new plants spring up. Like the seasons, there's spring and everything grows, and everything dies in winter, but there's always another spring. Therefore, it's natural. Therefore, do not fear death. Don't worry about dying. It's just part of nature. Wow. And number 9, we're not here for comfort. We're here to do our job. So stop moaning and get out of bed. That's what you should tell yourself when you're cold, nice and warm in your bed. Oh, well, I don't want to get up. No, you must get up. It's your duty. You're the emperor of Rome. People need you. Okay. Number 10, do the right thing. Everything else doesn't matter. The rest doesn't matter. Do the right thing. But what is the right thing? I don't know. But anyway, these are sort of notes to himself. He knew what he thought was the right thing. Wow. Okay, so there's 10 points. Okay, I've got 3 questions. Number 1, which points do you strongly agree or disagree with? I think I strongly agree with don't care what other people think about you. Trying to think like that. Number 2, would Marcus Aurelius be successful with these beliefs today? I don't know. Are these good ideas for now? And number 3, what would be your top principles to live by? The top rules for you? Do you agree with these? Do you have your own principles? Wow. Deep stuff. Have a think about this and just see if anything comes to mind. We'll have a chat about it. What I like about it, though, is just the fact that we are able to enter into the mind of a Roman emperor who lived and died 2,000 years ago, and we can see how he was thinking. That's pretty amazing. And now we're doing it in English. Whew, amazing. Anyway, okay, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Okay, stop recording. Okay, bye.